What's up, space peeps? Citizen-Hightimes here. Tonight I want to try and use the Polaris to haul some diamonds. I already know that it works. This time I want to try and fill it up and see how it works out. Since the EPTU is so screwed up they can't fly in it, as usual. I died 6 times and never made it to one planet. I was just trying to check out the planets, but it's impossible right now. I don't have a whole lot of hope for this 4.0 unless it makes a drastic increase in stability, because it's so bad, it's ridiculous. So, rather than aggravate the shit out of myself, I decided, well, the 3.24.3 seems to be fairly stable, so I figured, why not? Let's just go in here and do it.
Welcome to Modern Space User Service. Enjoy the ride. System check.
I'm a cargo hauler, that's what I like to do. It's peaceful. I smoke my doobies and fly around. I'm not really into combat. That stuff's for kids. I'm an old man. I don't have no time for combat. Some of you saying, why did you buy a Polaris then? Well, I bought a Polaris because it's the first capital ship in the game, so I did the same thing with the Carrack when it came out. And that was an absolute waste of money, because the Carrack has been, well, since 2019 it's been out, and they still haven't finished it yet. But I heard in 4.0 they have the cargo parts working, and it has blast shields now. But that's one of the main things that I had an aggravation with the Carrack. That and the fact that you have no weapons when you fly it as a pilot solo. So basically you're a sitting duck. And I think now that I have the Polaris, I'm probably going to melt my Carrack. It's fucking useless. So, we're going to go to New Babbage, or not New Babbage, but Microtech, to the RSI Delta outpost, and buy some diamonds. And then we're going to bring them back here to ArcCorp and sell them. I'm just curious to see what kind of profit I make with the new system. I've been doing this same route for years, actually. I used to buy the diamonds from Tram and Myers because you can buy them in bulk there, and it had the best price for diamonds. But now they've made Tram and Myers absolutely useless. There's no pads there. There's no cargo elevators. None of it hasn't got any of the new features. And the terminals are gone. So what you're supposed to do at Tram and Myers now, I have no idea. They've made half the outposts in Stanton useless now because of the new cargo system. But I expected, the improvements to make it so much better to haul cargo. And maybe it is, but the problem with the Polaris right now is that it wants to go to the docking station when you take it, or docking port when you go to a station with it. So any cargo hauling you're going to do with this, you kind of need to go from ground base to ground base, which is what we're doing right now. See if this thing will let us get out of here. That's a good sign. And the doors are coming open. Also a good sign. I absolutely love this ship. I'm probably going to end up using the Polaris for everything, because it's handy having the bed bays and the ability to have a full-size fighter to protect you. Right now I have the Pisces Rescue in the hangar. I don't have any vehicles in here, just I want to keep the cargo space available for eventually. I hopefully by the end of tonight I'll have this thing filled, and it's going to take a couple trips to do it because I've only got $600,000 or 600,000 credits. And off we go. I discontinued my subscriptions to the Imperator subscriber thing. So now CIG is punishing me, and they give me about half of the credits that I used to get, and yet I'm a Grand Admiral. I spent $3,400 in this game, and apparently I still don't rate to have full funds. So I started out with 500,000. Now I'm at 675 or 665, somewhere in there. It'll take a few times to hauling the diamonds to get back up. I think we're making about, I don't know, between 75 and 80,000 credits per run, which isn't quite what we used to make. I used to make a lot more with the C2. I probably could make a little more with the C2, but right now I've only got 600,000 credits, so you can't even buy a full load. Besides, I don't want to spend all day loading it by hand. Before, I was, it automatically appears in your cargo hold, and it was much easier. I haven't decided whether I actually like the new cargo system or not. I like the ability to move the cargo around and be able to, having it physicalized. But it also has its downside, because when it takes an hour to fill the ship with cargo, you can't make it the same credit per hour rate that you did before with the old system. But I imagine the new cargo system is here to stay, so like it or not, that's the way it's going to be from now on. Not that we get a fucking choice in anything. Okay, we're gonna go to Microtech. And there we go. Rayari Deltana Research Outpost. I forgot what it was called. And, of course, it's flooded. I don't like how twitchy this thing is. It needs to smooth out. I'm assuming they'll get the bugs out of it eventually. Hopefully it doesn't take 3 years like the Carrack. Because now, if the Carrack has the ability to haul cargo properly, it makes it more useful. But without having access to weapons while you're flying it, What happened there? Oh, we had to fly to an outer marker first. I gotcha. And off we go. I don't know why my shields are down. I have no idea why.
Shields off.
See, I don't know if that said off or on. It still says they're down.
Shields off.
Now, to me, it sounds like it says on now. But yet, all you have to do is move the crosshairs a little bit, move the ship around a little bit, and that thing disappears. So, I'm assuming it's some kind of a glitch. For a ship this big, it actually moves pretty good. I don't think it moves realistically, but it seems a little twitchy to me. But typical CIG, they have so many irons in the fire. I mean, they released this at the same time they're doing IAE. At the same time they're doing the EPTU 4.0. They keep claiming that 4.0 is going to be here before Christmas. I kind of doubt it myself. I don't think it's going to be ready because I was just in there a while ago. Holy fuck, is it bad. And I was getting like fucking 20 frames per second. I normally get, I don't know, between 60 and 70 in Stanton. When you get around the cities, it might drop down to 50, but I usually get minimum 50. But it was so bad in Pyro, you couldn't even fly. And I figured, why fucking aggravate myself with this bullshit for nothing? There's nothing to see in Pyro. I've been to a few locations and there's absolutely fuck all at any of them so far. I've only been to like 4 of them, 4 different locations. A couple on Bloom and a couple on Monix. And one on Pyro 1, where I got attacked right away. But the Polaris, it was a Valkyrie that was shooting at me. And the Valkyrie doesn't have much for weapons, so he wasn't really doing anything to me. I just kind of flew away, brushed him off my shoulder like he was an insect. Fucking kids. They got nothing better to do. So even when they finish Pyro, I probably won't be spending much time there because there's nothing there. It's just a place for the pirates to play. And I'm not a pirate. I'm a cargo hauler. And I don't think it's worth the risk to fly there to buy cargo. The only cargo I've seen so far in Pyro was a bunch of ETAM. You can buy some drugs. And but they all came in 1 SCU boxes, and I had unlimited money, so I was going to try and fill the ship. But we're talking 180 1 SCU boxes. I thought, fuck that! I'm not gonna load 180 1 SCU boxes by hand when I don't have to. So unless the economy improves over there, I'm sure it will once they get the bugs out of 4.0. But based on what I've seen tonight, they got a long way to go. Because it is fucking bad. So fuck Pyro. We're gonna fly around Stanton. Oh, there we go. Couldn't see the icon there. This whole going upside down shit is fucking stupid. I actually like the way the quantum travel was before. But I'm old, I'm kind of set in my ways, so... Oh, of course it's going to be in the dark. That makes things so much better. It really doesn't make any difference though. Just makes it a little harder in landing. Because this thing is so fucking big that you pretty much have to land beside the pad. And don't even try to put it on the pad. Because if you do, the cargo ramps stick out too far on both sides. And they don't touch the fucking ground. If you can't, if your cargo pads can't touch the ground, then it makes it awful difficult to load it. So I'm going to park beside the pad and line up my ramp with the cargo elevator so that they're pretty much in line with each other. And then it makes it fairly easy. And we're not going to fuck around. We're going to use 8 SCU boxes, maybe even 16s. The cargo elevators aren't really big enough for 16s though. They need to make all the cargo elevators bigger to accommodate all the different sizes, because it would make life fucking much easier if you only had to load 4 or 5 boxes. But no, they want you to spend at least an hour loading your fucking ship. This outpost, because of the new cargo elevators and all that kind of stuff, it is a little bit more of a frame hit, but it's not bad. I mean, there's really not much here other than, I think there's like 4 buildings. Oh, is there somebody here already? Well, I hope they're not buying diamonds. And we'll go to the big pad. these ships sitting on the pad janking out down there. Okay, we'll open our cargo doors and our pad or our ramps. Well, I don't think they open. There we go. Alright, we are down. I think our alignment's pretty good. Yeah, I can live with that. Actually, you know what? I got room. We might as well let her back up a little bit. There we go. And we are down. Storms here get pretty ugly. It doesn't look like there is a storm right now, but it's hard to tell until you get out. See, this is one thing that's kind of... See, every single door in this ship is open right now. All the hallways, everything is open. I think it's a new bug for the Polaris, but really doesn't bother me much. We got our little Atlas thing in the cargo hold. I love that thing. It works fucking awesome. I used to have a mule. I still do have a mule, but I never use it. I still haven't tried it out yet. So I don't know. It might be more efficient with a mule. I have no idea. Yeah, no storm right now. That is one big bitch. Go to the old storage building. Might be a raging storm by the time we come out of here. Who knows? These things are kind of glitchy. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. Okay. Yeah, we select the outpost. And we got diamonds. Why is it not letting me select? 4s, 8s. There we go. Let's fill it up. 22 units. 620K, 670K. I know a lot of people will tell you don't spend all your money on cargo because of 30Ks, but it's been relatively safe, so I'm gonna risk it. Yeah, because of the size of the elevator, cargo elevator, we may have to break this up a bit. Break it up into smaller pieces. 22. See what I mean? The thing's kind of glitchy. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. I had a bug on these live servers that you ran for a little bit, then all of a sudden you couldn't move. In the last 3 or 4 days I've been in here, it hasn't done it, so I'm hoping that means that they got that bug out. Although I haven't seen a patch for this yet. Okay, sending elevator down. Oh my god. Oh. Raised. Oh, it was already down. Should have known that by the door being closed. Okay, 22. Let's split it. See half of that. Boom. We got 2 pieces. And let's split it again. Oh, nope. I went the wrong way. Yeah. 6 should fit. Split this one, same. Okay. Boom. Boom. We won't be able to get 3 watts. Nope. Okay, 2 it is. Basically splitting it in 2 loads. Yeah. And we go. Dun, dun, dun. I guess we could have parked a little closer, but it really doesn't make any difference. The sending distance for this thing actually covers it no problem. I hope. Just because I said that, it's probably gonna not reach now. Come on, box. I am getting better at this. Taking me a little less time to load than it usually does. Okay. Get out of here. Go get the other half. See, it storms here now. See, it looks like that rock is just hanging there in space. It's not, but it looks like it is. Oh. Okay, send the elevator down. Seriously, CIG, do you really need to make those noises that loud? A little overpowering. And there we go. There is a couple closer places to R-Corp to buy diamonds, but I believe the farther you haul them, the better price you get for them. That and the fact that the sale price for diamonds at different locations will be, like if I took them to New Babbage, I could get money for them too, but I wouldn't get as much as you do at R-Corp. Good thing it's not fragile cargo, right? Banging the boxes against the doors coming in, kind of unavoidable. Wonder what happens when you haul something volatile and bang cargo boxes against the doors. Did they blow up? I don't think I want to find out, because we'll be awful close to the explosion if that's the case. As you can see, we got enough room for quite a few more boxes. What happened to my box? Did we lose one on the way? Yeah, I don't know where our box went. Oh, there it is. That's the last one? I think it is. I don't know, that doesn't make 26.9. I think that's it. I hate to leave a box behind though, because they're worth quite a bit of money. We'll make sure that we didn't leave any boxes. Usually what happens is they roll underneath here. I don't see any. I think we're good, actually. Make sure there's nothing else over here. Nope, I guess we got everything. Okay, let's get the fuck out of here. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One, two, three, 4, 12. Okay, I think we're good. If we lost one, I don't know where. Oh, turn off the light. This is the slowest fucking elevator I've ever seen. Not a big deal, but kind of aggravating. If anything, you want things to speed up so that you can move the cargo faster. I don't know if anybody else can do it faster than I just did, but I guess it really does boil down to how quick you can move it. But that only affects your credit per hour rate. And that's kind of shot to hell now with the new system anyway, so. Okay, closing all doors. We have a button set up for that on the joystick.
Welcome to Mars Space Industries. Enjoy. Check.
Okay. Up we go. But as you can see, I know the Polaris is not designed for cargo hauling, but it works. And it's a nice ship to fly, so. Plus, unlike the C2, with the C2 you have a little bit of weapons, though, you can use to protect yourself, but the PDCs on this thing are fucking awesome. It lets a guy fly this thing solo, and I think they should do that with all big ships. Like adding PDCs to the fucking Phoenix, to me that is fucking stupid. It should have the same weapon capability as the Andromeda or the other Connies. But no, instead they decided to give it PDCs. Although for what they're charging for that fucking ship, I seen it for sale today, and there's no fucking way that I would spend that much money on a fucking Connie. Because when it all comes down to it, it is a Connie. And none of the stuff works in it anyway, like all the fancy stuff, that the jacuzzi and all that stuff. None of the shit works, so what the fuck's the point in having that ship? It's kind of useless. Same with the 890 Jump. I feel sorry for people that are stupid enough to fucking buy that ship. Sorry. I just don't fucking see a use for it in any verse, let alone this one. But that's just my personal opinion. Opinion's like an asshole, everybody's got one. And we go back to our cart. Whoop. I haven't decided if I like the new map system yet. Seems to be okay, but when you're used to something for years and then they change it, I don't know if it's a change for the good or the better or the worse, but I guess that's a matter of opinion. Now that I'm used to it a little bit, it functions okay. I like that it gives you more information about the landing zone, which is kind of handy. Which, by the way, that is not working in Pyro. Neither is the above ground level altitude. There's no altitude, so you have to basically guess what your altitude is. But I guess as long as you know that, it's not that big a deal. I'm sure they'll get some of the bugs out. I'm just really not looking forward to 4.0 because it's going to be a fucking bug fest for sure. And off we go. So what did we spend? We spent $670,000 on 22 boxes. We'll see how much we get for them. My guess would be $750 maybe. But we went from 675 to 750, I think, or somewhere in there. Maybe not quite that much. About 80,000 per run. 80,000 per run. I'm getting tired of hauling diamonds, though. We need to find something new to haul. Well, I know where to get some ETAM. Can you imagine loading 180 boxes by hand, though? They only have one SCU boxes of this stuff, so it's probably those big bales. Profit margin is a lot better on ETAM than it is on diamonds, but in Stanton it's a lot riskier. If you bought the ETAM in Pyro, I'm assuming there's some place in Pyro that you can get rid of it, since it's a lawless system. Where that is, I have no idea. It hasn't been stable enough for me to find out. I've tried 4 or 5 times now, and I usually get one planet, and then I fall through the planet. I was walking around and Bloom, fell through the planet. I was walking around on Pyro 1, fell through the planet. I was walking around on Monix, fell through the planet. That's a bug they need to fix, because nobody's gonna fucking go to Pyro if that's the case. I'm sure there's lots of little kids out there that are just dying to fucking shoot at people. I've been shot at twice flying around in Pyro. But with the PDCs on this thing, they didn't really do much damage to me. I had the little, there's like little armor on both sides of the nose there. Those 2 little pieces that stick out on the image there. And they damaged one of them. And it said torque stability or instability or something like that. It was giving me an error message. Other than that, the ship flew fine. And I don't think it really took that much structural damage to it. But the good thing is, with Pyro open and all the kids over there killing each other, makes Stanton a lot more safe to fly around. Diamonds are not exactly a high dollar cargo, but they're not exactly a low dollar cargo either. And here we are at our corp. The only reason I'm using our corp is because it's my base, so. For those that are curious, I use a Thrustmaster T16,000 joystick and throttle combination. it works quite nice in this game. Takes a little fucking around to get the throttle set right, but better dump off some speed here. It appears to be raining at our corp right now. Being that we came from New Babbage or from Microtech, that's going to put the airport over here somewhere, or the spaceport. I don't know if I think it's where that green light is flashing over there. Yep. At least they fixed that. It used to be so hard to find the Area 18 landing zone. I don't know, some fucking genius decided to hide the fucking thing so it makes it hard to find. I used to fly into our corp and fly around in circles for fucking half an hour trying to find the fucking thing. But that green light sure makes it easy. Oh my god, this big fucking thing's sticking up. Okay, let's see if they're going to let us land now. Great. I was going to say we didn't get no response. Nope, there's our hangar right there. Gotta try and do this as quick as I can because the fucking doors are probably gonna close. I can't believe they haven't fixed that yet. But that is fucking aggravating. Now we're gonna cock it a little bit sideways. Try and line up our doors with an elevator to make things a little easier. That looks pretty good. Yep. Cargo doors are right there. Yep, that should be pretty good. And we're not sticking out too much, so if you stick out too much, then the hangar system can't work. Actually, save a little time. Open the cargo doors. Does make it faster with all the doors open. You don't have to wait for the doors. Oh, wait a minute. I should have went to the cargo door. Duh. That's okay. We'll run around. Might have to bring the elevator up anyway. Yep. I'll bring the elevator up. I've been stuck with this for, I don't know, something like 2 weeks now. Somebody parked their Atlas in there. I've tried to get it out 3 or 4 times, but you can't get it out. It is fucking stuck in there. But it's not mine, so I just thought I'd get a new Atlas if I could get it out of there. Oh, what am I doing? That's not what we want to do. And it doesn't seem to interfere with the cargo elevator's function. Okay, let's bring it up. All right. I should have been timing this because then I had a better idea how much my credit per hour rate is. This part of this thing I don't really like, because all you can really do is you got to wait for the thing to get all the way over there. Partway down the ramp, that might make it a little easier. You can't really see the green thing, the green box, so you can't tell where it's going to land. I just try and line them up as best I can. Who cares? I might have to go down and organize them a little bit right before I send the elevator down, because I want to make sure that they're all in the cargo grid, otherwise you won't get credit for them. So this works right now, but it's a little glitchy. Like, that banging the boxes all over the. See that green box? You can't see it now because this thing's in the fucking way. There we go. Boom. See, that's the way to send them. But you can't always see that thing. See, we got no green box. So you can't tell where it's going to sit. All you can do is just keep going until it lines up. It only takes a second to reorganize them anyway, so not that big a deal. Oop, dropped it. See the green box? Hey, now we can send it. Why you can't do that every time, I have no idea. Almost made me fall out the side of the ramp there. We're gonna have to reorganize them anyway, then I really don't care where they land. See, we don't see a box until I get... See, now we will. Look, see? Look at how much faster it goes when you do it that way. Hey, we fell right off the rim. See, now we got a box, see? Oops. Now we're too far down the ramp, so we can't really see these guys. Oh, the box is trying to fucking take me out. Yeah, I wish you could do that on every one. Makes it so much quicker. Because the Polaris sits so high off the ground though, it makes it interesting because you gotta be able to see it. I'm sure other people are better at this than I am. Still getting used to this new cargo system. All of its quirks. Maybe I need to watch some other cargo videos. Learn some tricks. See what I mean? Some boxes it'll let you do it, some boxes it won't. Kind of hit and miss. But like I said, it really doesn't take long to reorganize them and set them on the cargo grid. I just want to make sure that all of them are accounted for. Otherwise you don't get paid. I did that the first couple times I tried hauling cargo. I did it with the C2. See? Fucking boxes in the way, you can't see anything. Wow, that is weird. It's almost better to stand up here. See how much slower it is doing this way? You can just send them. It makes it way quicker. Two more. Last box. Okay. I guess we could have just walked that one out. I do like this thing. It actually works really well. In fact, if their ships worked as well as this thing does. Uh-oh. Can't seem to turn now. That's not good. I just finished saying this thing works really well. And what does it do? It fucks up as soon as I fucking said that. Hopefully this will reset it. Nope, still don't have the ability to turn. You know what? Let's see if we can move these with the... I don't think we can move these with the small one. Oh, I guess we can. Oh. Not near as well. And we gotta do this one over here. I didn't actually think this thing would lift the 8 SU box, but I guess it does. They don't snap as well though. That didn't work out very well. A lot faster with the Atlas, but it's working. When the Atlas does that shit, sometimes it takes a while for it to frickin' fix it, so rather than fight with that, and the only reason we're doing this is to make sure that they end up on the cargo grid properly. We don't want to lose out on money just because we can't. It looks like the 8 SU boxes are probably the limit for this one. I got one of the bigger ones in my inventory we could use if we had to. I usually put a box in the cargo hold with all my guns in it, and not all the guns, but a few guns and a couple of those and food. I put it in my. I have a 4 SU box that I use. Oh, alright, get in there. Get on the grid. Oh, done. Okay, that's all of them. Now we just send this down. Uh-oh, obstructed. Obstructed by what? Is there a box over here somewhere? No? So why is it obstructed? Doesn't look fucking obstructed to me. Oh, there we go. We got one more box over here. Okay, now I should be fine. And down we go. And that's it. Now we could just leave that there. Yeah, we can do that. I usually like to put my toys away before, but I think I'm going to haul do another load. With each load, we're making more money, so we can buy more shit until we can actually fill up the ship. But from what I've seen, that cargo grid in the Polaris is not exactly I think it's more designed for 2 SCU boxes or 4 SCU boxes. Now we just go to the TDD and get some money. It says I got a links in there too, but I didn't see no fucking links. I think it's lying. Ah, awesome timing. That looked a little glitchy. As long as it fucking works though, I don't really care how glitchy it is. It's when it's glitchy and it doesn't work, then you gotta fuck. For some reason we're dying of fucking thirst. They've made that ridiculous now. You can't even go 20 minutes without fucking dying of fucking thirst. But with the Polaris, if that happens to you, you just go lay down in a med bed and it miraculously fixes you and you won't be hungry anymore or fucking need drink. Which I don't know if that's the way it's intended to work, but it works. Because you can't always have food with you, and personally I think that aspect of this game is absolutely fucking stupid. I think that's the problem with this game, in my opinion, is I think CIG is taking way too big a bite of the apple, and now they realize that what they did, the original design is gonna be a lot more fucking work than they expected. I think they need to quit making the game more overly complicated and finish the fucking thing. But they don't really need to finish this game. They're milking us for money. What, 760 million right now that they're at with the funding. And they didn't even have to produce a game. I don't think there's any other game in history that's been able to do that. And I hope the fuck that the other games aren't going to start copying their system, because it's bad enough I got to do that with Star Citizen. Okay, Area 18, and we sell all our diamonds. 757, yeah. So we made what? 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. Oh, 80K. Somewhere in there. $762,000. That means with this next run, I should be able to make 100K. I think my mouse pad's dirty. That's better. Okay. Now back to our ship. That fucking box has been there for a while. It was there when I left. Man, we're making doors. Yay! Alright. When we get to the spaceport, we'll take a drink, get our health back up real quick.
Try now leaving the station. Stand clear of the doors.
I kind of want to use the Polaris to do some bunker missions, but it's kind of a big fucking ship to use for bunker missions because of all the clutter that's usually in front of them or behind them, or but this thing sits high. The Polaris sits high enough off the ground that you might be able to straddle a bunch of the crap. Every time I've done bunker missions, though, for the last while, there's usually 5 or 6 ships parked in front of it, abandoned. And yet, for some reason, you can't salvage those.
Now arriving.
Which is fucking stupid. Sorry, CIJ, but it's fucking stupid. If nobody's in the fucking thing and they're not fucking there, you should be able to salvage it. Yeah, we should be able to just go directly to a terminal.
Obey all security and police personnel at all times. Their job is your safety.
I do like the persistent hanger thing. I bought some RSI chairs, fancy ones to go with my, I just need to find a table. I'm going to set up a table and chairs over there where that row of lights is. I think that would be a good spot. Oh, where's our ship? What the fuck? Well, I guess we're bringing it back up. The Atlas is still here. Oh, that's where the links is over there. Ah. I see, said the blind man.
Welcome to the ASOC vehicle retrieval system.
Yes, give me back my fucking Polaris, you dickhead.
Vehicle selected. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
Wow, that was a little glitchy.
Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Come on, bring my ship up. Really? Okay. I don't know why it put it away.
To the ASOC vehicle retrieval system.
It's supposed to just stay there. Fuck that, I'm not claiming it.
Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Well, I guess we gotta patiently wait. See if it's gonna let me turn now. Oh, still not letting me turn. Try going to outside view. Oh, there we go. Now it's letting me turn. Still not bringing my fucking ship up though. What the fuck, man? I want my shit. And I'll be fucked if I'm claiming it. There's nothing in it, but still. Wait 18 fucking minutes for a fucking ship for no reason? Maybe if we bring up another ship, it will fix it. Nope. Well, my girlfriend thought it would be funny to change my character to female, and because you're only allowed one edit, she did it right after the patch came out for this thing, and now I can't fucking change it back. But I really don't give a fuck what my character looks like anyway. I don't know how I'm going to get my fucking ship back though. I'm going to take this out here and throw it. Throw it there. Come on, man, what the fuck? Oh, I can't move now. Uh-oh, we broke it. We broke the game. Yeah, fuck you. I am not fucking claiming that thing. You know what? Let's go upstairs and see if we can retrieve it that way. We ain't accomplishing fucking shit standing down here anyway, so... Maybe we can call it from here. Maybe not. Might not be able to call it from here. But I'll be fucked if I'm gonna claim the cocksucker. It takes an hour and 12 minutes to fucking claim this ship. Another thing that I think is absolutely fucking stupid, CIG. Fucking retarded. The whole insurance bullshit, to me, is just a fucking money scam. See, now they're gonna fucking make us pay for fucking insurance. Huh? Fucking not fucking working.
Please visit us again. Hello, and welcome to Riker Memorial Spaceport, servicing the greater
Well, that might be the...
We hope you have safe travels wherever your final destination.
I'm not gonna fight with this fucking thing. It's still better than fucking Pyro. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. We're just gonna end the video here. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you in the next video.